Good morning, everyone. It's Kalina, Kintsugi woman. How are you? You know, this is just a moment of reflection for healing as Kintsugi women. You know, this is our Thanksgiving weekend, and I'll be spending time with family. It'll be wonderful to spend time and see mom again. And you know, we each are bringing in a harvest. What does your harvest look like? What kinds of seeds did you plant? And there were lots of weeds that we had to pull too, right? And if we think about what our harvest and the bounty and all the what we have each from that season that we've just gone through, you know, there's been many days that we had to go out there and we pulled and pulled those weeds that kept coming back in, you know, of self-critical thoughts, of pain, of anger, of all those weeds that we had to pull out. And we have to remember to nurture and look after those seeds of love that we put in there. You know, this is just a season to be so grateful. I am so grateful for all of you, for all of the women in my life, all the men in my life that have helped me and that have encouraged me and loved me to be the woman I am, you know, my family and friends. But this is just a time to rest this weekend and just to remember that we are everything that we've gone through, all the experiences, all those seeds that were planted, all those weeds that were pulled too, right? You know, there's a lot of weeds that were very hard, that we dug very hard to get there and get it out, but we finally did. And it's a time that we had to survive and get through, and it was days that we never thought we would get through, right? And sometimes we had to have a friend to help us pull out those weeds and get rid of. I don't like the way these silly glasses glare, but you know, it's like harvest is a wonderful time though, right? We get to enjoy and see and remember what all that time that we put into to get where we are. What is it today that you need to give an offer up and remind yourself, you know, how strong you are, how loved you are. Remind yourself there's so much more for you. And we're planting seeds for the next year. We're going to plant seeds, right? First, we've got to deal with what we have right now and clean up, right? It takes time to do that. Once the harvest, there's always time. And then what do you do with it? Are you going to can, or are you going to put it in the freezer, whatever you're going to do, but whatever you're going to do. And then you bring in your family and you celebrate. Maybe celebrate different versions of yourself with yourself today. When you imagine, if you could see each version of yourself and the harvest that you've gone through as Kintsugi woman. You know, this takes a network. We've got a network of sisters out there, a network of family, network that has helped us. I'm like your big sister. I'm Kalina. I'm Kintsugi woman. I am a sister. I'm a grandmother. And I'm a global grandmother from the Global Grandmothers Council Network. I edit a magazine. If you have a story, I'd love to share it. I would love to hear about your harvest in your life, or some of those weeds that you had to pull out. No, it's an adventure. It's a journey we've all gone through, right? You know, and it's amazing to remember, and those stories we love to hear and share. And this sisters network that we have, I would love to share, especially to collaborate with you and to celebrate your journey, you know. And I will put links in here. On Wednesday, I've got my Zoom call, and we can join together. Bring your journal, light a candle, light my candle with you, right? And just to remember where we've been. There's so much, you know, all these seeds that we've planted. You know, some of those seeds We had to create boundaries for ourselves, right? And we have to remember that you're strong enough. Remember what we've gone through. Today is a day just to lift up the woman you are, how strong you are, and feel at peace with whatever it is that you've had to go through, and where this journey has taken you. And this Kalina Kintsugi woman, I'm getting ready to go meet family, so it's just a short little Kintsugi nudge for you today. We are so blessed, and I'm just so grateful to have you in my life. Thank you. Enjoy your harvest. Take care of you, love you, trust you. This Kalina Kintsugi woman. Happy Thanksgiving.